Hey friends, welcome to another weekend workout. Let's get started with our warm-up. Marching in place, hand opposite leg. First set of moves, we have an external rotation. We have static hammer curl, sumo to side lateral raise, and swimmers. We're gonna use a set of weights for those. I'm gonna use 12s, and that's the only set of weights I'm going to use. You can use whatever is challenging for you. Let's do arm circles forward. Second set of moves, we have B stance, banded deadlift, calf, banded abduction, glute press out, and calf extensions, and those are all going to be with a rubber resistance loop. So all you need today is one set of weights and one loop. Okay, let's go back. Open and close. And let's kick out in front, hand opposite leg. Two, one, let's start with that external rotation. Grab your weight. Going to bend those arms. Going to rotate out, squeezing our shoulder blades and resisting as we come in. Make sure your core is engaged. You have a slight bend in your knees. My injury is feeling better today. Every time I start to feel better, I do something and I kind of re-injure it. So fingers crossed that today that will not happen. Two, one, nice job. Static hammer curl. So again, we're gonna bend those arms. One arm is going to move up and down in a hammer curl. The other arm is going to stay static. Anytime I say static, that means we just hold the weight in place. I will let you know when to switch. Two, one, we're gonna switch arms, so other arm is staying static. Two, one. Whoo, that was burning. Okay, feet a little bit wider. We're gonna come down into a squat. We're going to stand, and then as we stand, we're gonna rotate our hands, and we're gonna come up into a side lateral raise, lower, back down into that squat. Way over halfway done. Three, two, one. Nice job. We're gonna go into swimmers. So we're gonna start with our hands in front, palms facing our thighs. We're gonna bring those arms up and out to our sides. Then we're gonna come up and back to the front. These are always so much harder than they look like. Pull that rib cage towards your hip bones. Keep that core pulled in. One round down, 2 to go with these moves. Whew. Nice little upper body burn. Hit our back, hit our biceps, hit our shoulders. A little bit of everything. All right, we're gonna go back to that external rotation. Rotate out and back in. I am being so careful with bending over. If you missed it, I hurt my lower back, hip, glute area on Monday, I believe. Monday, Tuesday, beginning of the week. And I wish I was doing something super cool, but I was not. I was literally bending over to move a piece of equipment, not a heavy piece of equipment, one of my lighter pieces of equipment, bent over, something just pulled at a weird angle or something. Two, one, nice job. All right, we're gonna do static hammer curls, so bring one arm up. We're gonna curl the other one. Two, one, other side. Two, one, awesome work. Sumo to side lateral raise. Push those hips back, come down to that sumo. Come out into that side lateral raise. Two, one, and let's go into those swimmers. Bring those feet back in, palms facing back towards our legs, up and out, up and back forward. Oh boy, I remember when we first started doing these, and I used 5s and would drop down to 3s or 2s, okay? So if that's where you are starting, that is fine, okay? It took a long time of building and progressive overload to get to this point. If you do not know what progressive overload is, it is when you add weight, small increments of weight, slowly over time. And you let your muscles adjust. Then you push yourself again to lift a little bit more. Then you adjust. 2, 1. And that's how you build strength. Whew. swimmers using very light weights, and it was just such a struggle. It's still a struggle. 12s aren't overly heavy for me, but for that move specifically, feels like 100 pounds, right? All right, friends, last time. External rotation. Three, two, one. Static hammer. All right. I'm gonna finish strong here. This third set is always the toughest. The good news is that after this set of moves, done with arms for the day. Done with upper body. Three, two, one. Oh boy, okay. Other side. Three, two, one. Ooh, those are tough. Okay, sumo to side lateral raise. Halfway done. Three, two, one. All right. Last move, friends. Got these swimmers. Up and out. Up and back. Oh boy, okay. Three, two, one. Awesome work, friends. All right, we are done with the weights, so you can put them away if you want to. Toss them down, whatever you do. You will need a rubber resistance loop for this next set of moves. We are going to transition the band under our foot to putting it around our calves. So if you need somewhere to sit and put that on, you might pause this, find a chair so you have somewhere where you can sit and adjust. Okay? We are going to start with a B stance banded deadlift. So we're going to put it under our foot. We're going to grab it with that hand. We're going to put our other leg back. Okay? And we are going to come down and pull up. All right, make sure as you are coming down, you are pushing your hip backwards. And then you should feel a stretch here in the back of your leg that is telling you it's time to come up. 3, 2, 1, other side. So we're gonna go under the other foot. Other foot's gonna be back. Pull up, push those hips back. Two, one. And now we are going to do a calf banded abduction. So we're gonna put that band around our calves. Again, if you need to pause this, go ahead and pause it. And we're gonna take our leg, we're gonna come out and resist as it comes back in. You can hold on to something if you need to. In the demo, I think I say something about rubber bands possibly rolling up on you, and that demo is filmed for around the thighs, and that is true. With it being around the calves too, one, you shouldn't have too many issues with it rolling up. Shouldn't. Doing that other side now. After this, we're going to come down to the ground. Two, one. Glute press out. Legs bent. We're going to press out against that band. Resist as it comes back in. Resist that band as you're coming back in. Push that lower back down into the ground. Make sure you're breathing. Three, two, one. Come up to a seated position. You're going to take one foot out of that band. You're going to leave it wrapped around the other one. You're going to hold it in that hand, and you're going to extend that foot and then resist on the way back. Two, one, other side. Wrap it around that leg. Extend it out, push, and resist. One down, 2 more to go. After those 2 rounds, we'll be done with resistance for today. All right. you have checked your bands before you started this. We want to make sure there's no holes or tears, because let's go ahead and go back into that B-stance deadlift. These can pop, they can snap you, and let me tell you, it does not feel good. As somebody who has had it happen to them a couple times over the years that I've been doing this, it's not fun. So make sure you're checking those. 3, 2, 1, other side. Two, one, and put it around our calves. Again, sit down if you need to do that. Calf banded abduction. Nice thing about you all doing this is you have the ability to pause it. So please use that. 2, 1, other side. If any of the transitions are too fast for you, or you need to get situated, two, one. Move that down around your feet. Press out. Resist on the way in. Over halfway done. Keep pressing out. Three, 2, 1. Then we're gonna sit up. Extend one leg, grab that band with the same hand, push and resist. Might have to have it up kind of around the ball of your foot. Three, 2, 1, other foot. We'll have that one more round, and we will be done with the resistance for today. We'll move on to the cardio. Okay. Everybody ready for fall? I know I am. Still got a couple weeks, right? But Man, there's something about when Labor Day hits. Go ahead and go into that deadlift. Once Labor Day is over, my mindset is full on autumn, fall, cooler weather, spooky season. I am a summer girl at heart, but it is quickly followed up by being a fall girl. Big football fan, so I'm super pumped for this weekend. Other side. Should rephrase that. I'm a big professional football fan. I watch some college, but it's not quite my thing as much as professional football. Three, two, one. Band around the calves, standing abduction. Three, two, one, other side. Two, one, come on down. Move that band around your feet. We're gonna do that glute press out. Push that lower back down to the ground. Press out against that band. Resist all the way back in. Keep moving. Let's set up, last resistance move. Grab that band, keep it around 1 foot. Extend and resist. Two, one, other side. Three, two, one. Awesome work, friends. Let's go ahead and lay all the way down. We're going to take a leg. We're going to pull it across our body. I feel like that went pretty fast. Apparently, I didn't have shit to talk about today, so it was a semi-quiet workout. And let's pull that leg across the other side. I have to remind myself sometimes, I'm not a robot. And sometimes I just don't have many thoughts bouncing around up there, so press up into a cobra. Nice job. Sit back in that child's pose, all the way back onto your feet. Reach those hands out in front of you. Nice job. Come up to standing. Cross one hand over top of the other. Roll your head and shoulders forward. Separate those shoulder blades. We're gonna hold that for 3, 2, 1. Awesome work today, friends. If you were done for the day, take your picture, check in the community, and I will see you all tomorrow for some cardio and some active recovery. I will see you all then. And if you're gonna do some cardio, let's go over the moves real quick. We're gonna start with a rainbow shuffle. So both arms one direction. We're gonna shuffle one way as we bring those arms across, and then shuffle back, okay? So just back and forth. Modification, you're just gonna slow it down and kind of take that run out of it a little bit. And then we're gonna do a front, out, out progression. So I'm not gonna go over each of these, but just know front with our feet, out, okay? You all be able to catch on. It'll take the entire time to explain that, so you all just be able to jump in, I guarantee it. And then we're gonna do run and ski on 10. So we're going to run for 10 seconds. And then the next 10 seconds, we are going to go into skiers. Okay, and then we're gonna go back to running, modification, you can march, and then the skiers, you're just going to take a step back and forth. And then we have a cross chop sit-up. So we're gonna come all the way down onto our back. We're gonna extend one arm, and we're gonna sit up, and we are going to bring that arm across our body on the outside of our legs and back down. So we'll do 30 seconds on one side. I will say switch. We will do 30 seconds on the other side. Modification for this move would be to do a crunch. Okay, ooh, we gotta do a rainbow shuffle, shit. All right. I know. Always the professional. I'm just so excited that I made it through the resistance without hurting my back or glute again. So I was like, man, if I can just get through this total body, the cardio and the active recovery should be fine. Will probably actually help. And then I have a rest day. And then hopefully between today, tomorrow, and the next day, I'll be all healed up, and then next week we will get back to our normal routine. 3, 2, 1. I know not much changed for you all, but a lot was different for me this week. All right, we're gonna do front, out, out. So we are gonna go 1, 2, out, out. 1, 2, out, out. And we are going to do this until we hit the 40-second mark, and then we will jack our feet out. We're still gonna tap forward, but we're gonna jack our feet out, okay? If you cannot do that, you're gonna stick with this version right here. So we're gonna go tap, tap, out, out, tap, tap, out, okay? Until we get to 20 seconds, then we're gonna do the full version. All right, you ready? Out, out. Front, out, out. So we're kind of jacking forward and backward, out, out. 2, 1, nice job. And we're gonna run and ski on 10. So go ahead and run in place. We're gonna do that until we get to the 50-second mark. 2, 1. Now we're gonna do skiers. And back to running. And skiers. fingers. 3, 2, 1. And cross chop sit up. Said, I was thinking about dinner tonight. I'm not gonna lie to you all. My husband typically handles dinner a lot of nights, but he's a farmer and he is currently out in the field for harvest. So now that duty has been placed on me. 3, 2, 1. And I'm not quite used to doing dinner yet at this point, so I truly haven't thought about it until now, and it is close to dinner time. So don't you all think about dinner when you're working out? I know you do. 2, 1, nice job. Bring them all the way up and over. Still keeping the front tap. Building up to the full version. And let's do the full version. Front, front, out. Three, two, one. Nice job. Run and ski on 10s. Let's do it. Try to pay better attention this time. And skiers. And run. And skiers. And back to running. And let's finish off with some skiers. Two, one, cross, chop, sit up. Put that arm up in the air, sit up, chop across the body, and back down. 2, 1. Nice work. Last one, friends. We are almost there. All right. Okay. We got this. We got this. Last time, start that rainbow shuffle all the way over and back. Halfway done. My shoulders are about tired of this. After the upper body work we had during the resistance portion, my shoulders are like, that's enough, Ash. Nice job. Front, front, out, out progression. So tap, tap, out, out. And now we're going to jack. Keep that core pulled in. And now we're going to do the full version. Last 20 seconds here. Push yourself, see what you can do. You can always come back down and modify. 2, 1, nice job. And running skiers on 10s. And skiers. And back to running. Nice job, friends. Let's take some deep breaths. Hug those hands together. Bring your arms over your head. Take a deep breath in. And out. Take another deep breath all the way in. And out. time. Deep breath in release. Awesome job. Woo, okay. If you're done for the day, take your picture, check it in the community, and I will see you all tomorrow for some cardio and some active recovery. I'll see you all